It was on May 1st, also known as May Day, that one of the world's most notorious and most wanted terrorists was killed. Wanted by over a dozen countries, Osama bin Laden was a high-value target for everyone, even the US. Responsible for the 9/11 attacks and the formation of Al-Qaeda, this quickly angered the hearts of those affected by his actions. But even though all this occurred, the American public wants to know what really happened. How was he killed? Was this killing necessary? And what are the outcomes on the future of this world? Join me, Ace Ventura, as we embark on this adventure to find out the truth of what really happened on May 1st to Osama bin Laden. Hello America, I'm Ace Ventura here, and today we're going to be talking about a very important subject, the assassination of Osama bin Laden. Today we have a very important guest, Barack Obama.
Hello Ace, pleasure being here.
No, thank you for being here, Mr. President. Alright, I'd like to start off the show by confirming the assassination of Osama bin Laden. Is it true?
Yes, that is correct. He was killed by a group of highly trained professionals known as SEAL Team 6. The mission was led by General Barry McCaffrey.
General McCaffrey was generous enough to join us on this interview.
Thank you for having me here, Ace.
It's an honor. Could you walk us through the mission completed by SEAL Team 6?
Of course. The mission involved 4 helicopters, 2 Chinook helicopters, and 2 modified Black Hawk helicopters to reduce detection. The Black Hawk helicopters contained the SEAL Team 6 members. They traveled for about 2 hours until they reached the compound where Osama bin Laden was believed to be hiding.
Each team had to enter from a different position, one through the rooftops, the other through the ground. But due to high walls and a change in temperature, one of the helicopters crashed, changing the plans.
And the compound was located within the borders of Pakistan, right?
That is correct.
Everyone all right? That was a hard landing.
I'm alright.
I'm all right too. General, Black Hawk Alpha is down. I repeat, Black Hawk Alpha is down.
Everyone's all right. The tail rotor is broken, and the hook is operational.
Alright, Echo Team, proceed with Plan B.
All right, General. Over and out. Shadow, have your men meet us on the ground.
All right, see you on the ground. Continue with Plan B. Archer, Union Team, follow me.
All right, Echo Team, let's go.
Echo Team moved up and breached the guest house on the left side of the main building. Any armed resistance and capture any that surrendered. They were trained to be careful for women and children.
The SEAL members were forced to shoot a man with an aimed AK-47 at them. The man was a trusted courier informant to Osama bin Laden himself.
Echo Team, move up to the guest house on the left. Breach it and clear it. You know the drill.
All right, Shadow, be safe. Let's go, Echo Team. While Echo Team breached the guest house, Delta Team attacked the main building.
Delta Team eliminated 1 soldier outside and then it breached the main building.
Scarecrow, there's a man over there. Take him out quietly.
Copy that.
Line cover for Scarecrow. Things go south. Alright, let's go.
team killed an unarmed man who had one hand behind his back.
They also had to tie up several women and interrogated one of the women there. After this, they continued upstairs.
As Delta Team ran up the stairs, they encountered one of Osama bin Laden's sons. They shot him down. Later, they checked him and found out he was unarmed.
Go.
He's dead. Dang it! Looks like he was unarmed.
Clear! Clear! Clear!
At that instance, they looked up and saw the face of Osama. They shot a couple rounds at him and then continued on up the stairs to finish him off.
Let's go to the third floor! Come on! Come
Third floor!
It's Osama! Let's go! Yeah! Go! Clear! 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 Clear!
The men finally reached the third floor and made sure all the rooms were cleared. They found bin Laden hiding in his bedroom.
When they found bin Laden, he was holding his wife in front of him. One in the leg, bin Laden reached for a gun and then he was shot dead in response by the SEALs.
They had to record his height. So what they did was they put a man next to him that was 6 feet, because you know Osama's 6'1". So they put a man next to him to measure him, and he came out to be the correct height.
The SEAL team was ordered to carry back Osama in a body bag. They were also told to grab as much intel as possible during that moment.
Are you 6 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done. General, I repeat, we have Geronimo. I repeat, we have Geronimo. He is about 6 feet. I repeat, we have him.
Well, I appreciate it very much, you guys. Thank you for all the details of the assassination. I hope we'll see you guys again on the show. Thank you very much for visiting. Thank you very much.
Alright, first question. Do you feel that the killing of Osama bin Laden was necessary?
Well, no, because they could have captured him and gathered more information than they have right now.
I feel personally that the killing of Osama bin Laden was necessary in order to show Al-Qaeda and Osama that they couldn't wander around hurting people like Kenya and other countries, just assaulting them and killing innocent people. I feel like the attack and the killing was a sort of message saying that people that they're injuring have power too, and we can retaliate.
I feel that the killing of Osama bin Laden was necessary in one way because Osama received justice for his attacks on the United States and other countries, but that it was not necessary in one way because it didn't really eliminate Al-Qaeda.
In a way, I feel that the killing of Osama bin Laden was necessary because if we hadn't killed Osama bin Laden, according to intelligence or CIA intelligence, there was going to be another bombing this 4th of July. But now with him dead, and now with all the intel gotten from the compound that he was held in, we now know that, and now Al-Qaeda has to renew its plans for future bombings, which now can the United States just predict.
Yes, I believe the killing of Osama bin Laden was necessary because it made the American people feel safe.
Second question. Do you think that the United States should continue to take part in conflicts in countries in the Middle East, like Pakistan?
Well, not really, because they already killed their main leader.
I think that the United States should take part in Pakistan and other parts of the world if it's the right thing to do. If the people want to. If the people want to be there, and if the people don't want to be there, don't be there. That's what the United States is based upon, the people. So if we want to be there, well, then we should be there. If we don't, we shouldn't.
I don't think that the United States should continue to take part in conflicts in other countries, at least for this point, because I feel that the United States has several issues that it has to deal with on its own, within its own country, and such as like Americans' diets consisting increasingly on fast food and poverty and things like that. So I feel like we should fix our own problems in the United States before we try to fix problems outside of the country, but that if we are attacked by someone, then we should attack, but just for defending rather than attacking. And
I personally think that the United States should continue to take part in conflicts in countries in the Middle East like Pakistan, because in some parts of the Middle East there is no jurisdiction or law. Basically, there are groups out there that just control themselves, and eventually, maybe one day, those groups will get out of hand, and eventually will start forming terrorist groups to control the local areas and people near them. And eventually, that will get out of hand. They will start consuming the countries themselves, and eventually, it's going to be an all-out war. So that's why I think the United States should continue to take part in those conflicts to stop them.
Yes, I believe that the United States should intervene in conflicts in Pakistan and other countries in the Middle East only if those countries allow United States in.
Last question: do you feel that it was the United States' duty to kill Osama bin Laden?
Well, I don't think it was anybody's duty to kill Osama bin Laden.
I feel as if it wasn't just the United States' duty to eliminate Osama bin Laden. I feel like if it should have been anyone's duty to take him out. It was a part of justice, and it was a part of national and global security.
I don't feel that it was the United States' duty to kill Osama bin Laden. I understand that the United States said that they would kill Osama bin Laden, but I don't feel that it was their right or their need or to actually go into another country without telling that country's government and then killing Osama bin Laden.
In a way, I don't think that it was the United States' duty to kill Osama bin Laden, because eventually every country wanted him. So any country could have done this, could have planned this.
It wasn't necessarily the United States' duty to kill Osama bin Laden, but it was good that they did it. Because if another country didn't do it, I guess it was good. You're gonna give him a signal anyways.
Everyone all right? That was a hard landing.
Archer, you and your team, follow me. Right curve for scarecrow. Things go south. Alright, let's go. Yeah, all the way. Flip the blade. Flip the blade. Yeah.
It's gonna go like this.
Bend. Oh my God!
Hello America, I'm Ace Ventura here, and today we're going to be talking about a very important subject, the assassination of Osama bin Laden.
Of course, the mission involved 4 helicopters, 2 Chinook helicopters, and 2 modified Black Hawk helicopters to reduce detection.
Each team had to enter from a different position. One through the rooftops, the other through the ground.
Okay, go.
Right. Ready?
Yeah.
Holy crap! You made it.
Oh, that was the first shot too!
Let me see. See that?